Welcome to Buffalo, New York, and UB Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bulls, where the fans know that no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bulls. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. UMass will kick off and will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Buffalo Bulls offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. It's caught. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after making the catch. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. At the 35, he's loose. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He caught it.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's...
And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Buffalo 7, UMass 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Sharp. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. First down here for the offense. Here's the handoff. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Buffalo.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB. And this one, put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
3rd and goal from way back there. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. Lets it go to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. He's looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll try the run. At midfield, he's got room. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. No, he just flat ran over it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Bulls are in the hurry-up. Touch pass on the right. Across the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
The UMass offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Fires to the right. Hauls it in.
The second. Down pass.
Just wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
For the offense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UMass!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
23.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Yeah, you can see the running back, man. He was smelling the end zone. Nice cuts, nice job getting all the way down the field. And he gets so close to punching it in, and you could tell he wanted to, but pushed out of bounds at the 2. And guess what? 1st and goal from...
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. For this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Turns it on in midfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Oh, I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Now 2nd and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He leaves it with the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. UMass will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive...
It's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Bulls have their offense in high gear. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Throws to the wideout. Fakes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Buffalo 30, UMass 7.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to the air one more time. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Coming after him. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Between the uprights, it's good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the 1st half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Just going to keep it after the snap. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll off one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
And the Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The UMass offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll line up for a second down play. They keep attacking through the air. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. It's complete on the right side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. UMass will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Unloads quickly, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Bulls want to move quickly. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Getting some heat. He's got it down the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Running to the left. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100 on the game, but his defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They get him on the ground, a 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback checking the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
691, Gators score. Terrier.
From the gun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Buffalo 44.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
Got it. Touchdown, Bulls. And the punishment has been extended. Dude, were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The UMass offense returns to the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
He's got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Excellent field position here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Bulls have moved it inside the 20. Tight end finds a soft spot. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. And the Bulls in the hurry up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Buffalo. And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Buffalo 58, UMass 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants to go deep. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Running behind that left side. At the 20, he's got space. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. We've got our eye on this.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Give to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Bulls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the gun. Buys a little time. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go right back to him. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Bulls moving quickly to the line. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Buck. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Lets it fly. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Buffalo 65.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. 2nd down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw. Feeling some heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Ball's out. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Buffalo! That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll throw it on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He fought to the bitter